Hey there, YouTube. Yes, you're reading that title correctly. WWE is having pay-per-views 2 weeks in a row, so I'm back with another predictions video. But first, I wasn't able to do an action figure review for Dynamite or SmackDown this week because I was camping with some friends. Link to the video of us hiking in the description below. However, I was able to watch both shows, and here's my rapid-fire thoughts. I'm super excited for AEW All Out. The last few weeks have built to this pay-per-view perfectly, and there are stakes for every match on the card. As for SmackDown, all I can say is... That's right! Sami Zayn is back, baby! The underdog from the underground! Seriously, when I got back into wrestling in 2016, I saw Sami's entrance and heard his theme music and immediately said, this is my guy. They've given him nothing but garbage to work with for years, but I've remained a loyal fan. He's awesome. So of course, here's my Elite Sami Zayn action figure, and yes, it's one of my favorites in my collection. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the match card and predict your winners for Payback 2020. First up in singles competition, we have Keith Lee vs. Randy Orton. Randy's the veteran, but Keith Lee is new, and I hear they're gonna push him pretty hard. You wouldn't want him losing in his main roster debut pay-per-view, so I'm going with Keith Lee. Next up, we're getting a grudge match between Matt Riddle and King Corbin. Corbin's your classic heel who finally needs his comeuppance for putting a bounty out on Matt Riddle's head, so I'm going with Matt Riddle in this one. In tag team action, we're getting Rey and Dominic Mysterio versus the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins and his disciple Murphy. Generally speaking, Seth Rollins has gotten the upper hand on Rey in this feud, but with Dominic's help, I think the Mysterios are finally fighting back, so I have them winning this one. In our first championship match of the night, Apollo Crews defends his United States Championship against Bobby Lashley of the Hurt Business. I think either way, Lashley's going to win this and bring some gold back to MVP's group. However, my fantasy prediction is that Cedric Alexander turns heel, costs Apollo the match, and then joins the Hurt Business. The former Boss and Hug Connection turn two-woman power trip of Bayley and Sasha Banks defend their women's tag team titles against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I doubt they're positioning Baszler and Jax as babyfaces, meaning this is essentially a heel versus heel match. I think Bayley and Sasha still need those belts to help with their inevitable implosion, so I'm going to go with them retaining. And in the likely main event of the evening, The Fiend defends the Universal Championship in a triple threat no-holds-barred match against Braun Strowman and the returning Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, going off WWE's terrible, short-sighted booking in the past, I think they're gonna slap the belt on Roman after The Fiend only held it for a week. So that's my official prediction. However, my fantasy prediction is that during the match, Braun and Bray team up, defeat Roman, and then go on to form a new Wyatt family with Alexa Bliss and, wait for it, Bo Dallas, the real-life brother of Bray Wyatt. That could be one scary faction who would run roughshod all over SmackDown. But it's not gonna happen. Well, that'll do it for my predictions. As always, if you've managed to find me and enjoy my content, make sure to do all that normal YouTube stuff. Like the video, share with any wrestling or action figure fans you may know, and subscribe to the channel. You can talk to me over on Twitter at PSUOptimus, or check out my fledgling Instagram at WrestlingOptimus. I'll be back sometime Monday afternoon with my action figure review of Payback, so make sure to check back then. But until then, I'll catch you later.